They'll be calling you a radical. Where did you sleep last night? Where'd you sleep last night? Where'd you sleep last night? I slept in the dead fucking pines where the sun's from Fukushima, Japan. They always shine. My yard was so lush in 2011. Did you sleep last night? This is a fucking psycho phenomenon. It started here 20 years ago. And it's gotten on Balka. So, we call it the Fremont. Now think about you name a high school after James Fremont in this day and age. James Fremont, one of the evilest mass murdering killers. He was such a mass murder evil killer that even the United States stripped all his stuff. You know, Kit Carson, killer. Freaking Fremont, killer. Peter Skinogin, one of the worst killers of them all. Never set foot on it. Let's name the city after him. John Weaver was not a killer. You know, Weaver is named after him. One kid, one car. Now, as I was up at the elementary school yesterday, as you noticed, just on my walking up the, you know, I've been going on that walk forever, and I decided to walk around the old, you know, back of the old schoolyard. And I couldn't believe it. And I looked just right on the other side of the fence, over 40 soccer balls, footballs, kickballs, basketballs, just laying there. I'm like, what the fuck? The janitor won't go get them? One of the teachers can't walk around the fence and go get them? 40! Oh, Johnny, one kid, one car. Oh, you lost your brand new soccer ball? Cost $30? Oh, don't worry, we'll go to Walmart and we'll buy you another one. Just don't go over the fence. Don't go over the fence, Johnny. Fucking don't go over the fence. I mean, don't fucking carpool to fucking school. Don't, God forbid, you take the fucking bus. Well, you can't walk out here. As you can see, they couldn't walk if they wanted. There's no sidewalk. So, I built this house in 1988. They made me give them frontage. Let's step it off. All the way to here. So they own all that. They made me deed it to them. In 1988 for sidewalk. So you get into your bill and you look at your bill. On your property tax. My property taxes have doubled. Doubled in 3 years. Doubled! Oh, I got a bunch of equity in my house. I'm rich. No, you're not. That's just, all they're going to do is, it just makes you pay more property tax. Well, I can refinance it. Just what? And put yourself in debt? Well, I'll sell it by another. There you go. Sell it and buy another. What do you think? The other one's going to cost less? Oh, I'll move. I'll uproot my whole community. I'll just go somewhere. Just chase wherever I think. There's nowhere to go. Freaking. I hear Weaver County, Ogden, Utah showed up on the New York Times just 6 or 7 years ago as some of the cheapest housing in the country. Just 4 years later, it shows up as top 10 most overpriced housing. One kid, one car. Oh, God forbid, there's 3 kids in that car. There's 2 in that. Oh, God, we got a couple carpoolers. One kid, one car. One kid, two. The Fremont 500. Now, why would you build a high school? Put over there on that perimeter. When they all live well, so they're building a new high school right over there. They're building a new junior high right across the street from my house. They got no water. There's no water. Fremont 500. Now think about the fact James Fremont was here for about 10 days his entire life. Fremont Island, you can walk to it now. Great Salt Lake acutely gone die in the last 10 years. And these people here are still waiting for the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal or Operation Foxconn News to tell them they're living in a heat bubble. This mega dairy welfare queen is drained off the marsh, you know, and then the heat bubble. Some idiot told me the other day, well, the states that maintain their forests haven't. Well, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, the Trump idiots are still out there. Idaho has over 40 major fires burning. All the western United States is burned post-2011. Has zero to do with fucking forest maintenance. This is a cute, radical fucking heat bubble from hell. One kid, one car. 2 in that one. 2 in that one. So some kids are trying. So, anyway, what'd you sleep last night? Growth for the sake of growth. Just in my lifetime. So you wake up this time of morning. Well, the migratory birds, the Great Salt Lake's right behind my house. The Great Delta, the Great Marsh. I grew up on it. So, when you wake up in the morning, at the crack of dawn, no kids on the bus. This time of year, literally hundreds of thousands of Canadian geese headed south. Tundra swans, ducks, just thousands. The sky will be black. It'll wake you up. It's so beautiful, so incredible. It's the greatest time of year. Not anymore. I've been watching not one single migratory bird has moved here. By the way, the new high school there, we all voted, and was going to be called the Taylor Ducks. This one psycho went psycho from the school board. I mean, she needed to go see her psychiatrist. And started went crazy, blah, blah, blah. And somebody needs to sue Weber County School District. I mean, they tore down the Leslie Hodson masterpiece illegally. I had it written in there that they had to rebuild the facade. And the principal up there says, we don't have time. That's not your decision. It's written into the contract. They violated it. And they says, oh, we're going to change it to the Westfield. There's no Westfield. This was never called Westfield. This was never called Westfield. This was Shoshone land, which used to call them Shoshone cells. This is Little Soldier's place. And you don't think, man, go to the cemetery and see the last name of the first whitey buried there. Yeah, it's Blanche. Oh, the Gibsons were her first. No, Wayne was adopted. No, they weren't. Fucking. So they decide somebody loves Texas so much, why don't they move to fucking Texas? They're going to call it the West. It was never called Westfield. It was called the Big Bend in the River. Then it's called West River. Then it's called Taylor. No kids on the bus. Well, they already dropped them off. Okay. They're going to call it the Westfield Longhorns. It becomes as natural as occupying a bird refuge. All the beautiful fucking wetlands here. Ducks, tundra swans. I voted for the muskrats. By the way, when I was young, Hooper was called Muskrat Springs, which they need to change the fucking name back. So, no shoulder, no bike lane, no fucking sidewalk, which we've paid for. I did the math. Without time value of money, I've paid over $300,000. That's without counting whatever that land is I had to give them. $300,000 right down, and it says specifically for public transportation, for sidewalk. And the sheep are like, oh, fuck, we like to be fucking looted. One kid, one car. One kid, one car. One kid, one car. You know, and then you go up to the school, 40 balls laying over there. And you wonder why we have a consumption freak show problem in this country. When I was a kid, we fucking recycled big time. You littered around here, you got the fucking shit beat out of you. I mean, it was a $999 fine for fucking litter in the 60s. Do the math. It's well over 10 grand. Somewhat well with hyperinflation. So we've turned this place into a fucking car America shithole. Really out of control inflation. Out of control fucking debt. Corrupt politicians with no accountability. An ignorant fucking populace. A school system that is so pathetic that it's unbelievable. Our fucking test scores are just plummeting. Crumbling infrastructure. Well, we don't even have any infrastructure. Don't drink the fucking water. Third world overdeveloped America. How do they do it? Oh, yay! Flags at half-mast for a fucking week for the people we fought the revolution against. The Queen. Do you realize what that family is responsible for? The death and the murder and the pillaging and the rape of this land? That family. Remember King George, her great-great-grandpa? Remember the bench warrants for all the fucking people in the United States to kill them? Remember when they put them on the prison ships out in the fucking ocean? Go to Fort Greene, New York and walk over to that Opolis. And we're going to worship them now? Fuck. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore. Prince Harry, he's in California, dropped a baby in California. This land is my land, this land is your land. unradiated fucking, I mean, and everybody's okay with this. You know, and we wonder why we have we're consuming 54% of the world's product. We make up less than 4%. 1980 it was 12. 1975 it was 6. Pick up some pop bottles on your way to the store, kiddies. Ride your bike. You fuck, 4 people, 4 have been killed right here on this fucking road just in the last year riding their bike. Good bike riders. I wonder why. So, obey, consume, kiddies. You kicked your ball over the fence. Well, don't have the janitor walk, God forbid he just take a little walk around the fence and go fucking get it. No, he's too lazy to do that. God forbid the principal fucking go do that. He's too fucking lazy to do that. Oh, no, kids, don't go there. Just leave it, kiddies. We have a fucking schoolyard monitor. We used to kick them on the roof. We'd go on the roof and get them. Fucking one kid, one fucking car. Fucking, no, we'll just go into Walmart and fucking buy you a new one, Johnny. Well, Grandma, Mom, I heard some guy on the internet said there's little childhood slaves making this. Get your Damian Lillard made jersey. Fucking little teeny fucking childhood slaves. You know how much those things are made for? And you're okay consciously. And you think that's moral. You think, I mean, I thought we were anti-usury in Utah. You on the Hill now is not for Utah. It's for usury. It's unbelievable. There's the bus. There's the bus headed to the school. What do you think was on there? Maybe 5 kids? Maybe 5 kids. Maybe 5 kids. And then wonder why we have a consumption fucking paradigm freak show. The whole world is trying to lower consumption. Not here. And we wonder why the planet's poisoned. The fucking air fucking problem here, it's cars. It's fucking cars. We could just switch to the fucking different fuel and knock down half of it. We won't even do that. Obey, consume. Johnny, oh, yay, free market fairy tales. I got a stimulus welfare check from fucking welfare fucking Queen Socialist Trump. Go rake up the forest in Idaho. Fucking morons. And then, poison the planet. Don't even think we're your fucking Walmart fucking slave-made goods. Obey, consume. Johnny's got to go to the emergency room. He can't breathe. He's got bronchitis. Johnny's fucking got lung problems. Oh, suck it up, boy. Fucking. Okay. You play Little League football. Yay. I mean, fucking freaks. It's child abuse. It's hardcore child abuse what's going on. All these people abusing their kids. Johnny can't breathe. Johnny's got to go to the emergency room again. Oh, I got my diesel truck and my fucking boat and fucking thing. It's child abuse. It's fucking hardcore fucking child abuse is what it is. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. So, obey, consume. And you wonder why we have a fucking consumption junkie freak show fucking problem. The whole world's trying to lower the fucking footprint, fucking lower the fucking consumption, fucking trying to fix this. You know, hell of a way to boil a planet. Nuclear energy, you're going to say, here in Utah, NuScale, we paid $750 million to fucking a company that does not exist, a unicorn, for these little nuclear. We've out of your amps bill, out of your fucking power bill. You could ask 1,000 people about it here in Utah. 1,000 for 1,000 won't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Fucking Orwell couldn't dream this shit up on a hit of acid on fucking mushrooms. 1 kid, 1 car. I mean, there's 3 kids in that car. Oh, that's mom driving. I mean, and we wonder why we have a consumption therapy. Try riding your bike on this one. Try walking. I'll ride the bus. There is no bus for 6 fucking miles. And you don't think there's a populace that lives out here? And we pay for it. You're being had by these county commissioners are pathetic. They're all pathetic. You know, the American psychic is fucking gonzo. I mean, arrogant fucking ignorant and arrogant and proud of it. The whole world trying, not here in the United States. Consumption freaks just pounding away, poisoning the fucking planet. And the whole world just sits by and lets us fucking do it. Not me. I'm not playing. It's enough to make you fucking sick. Oh, I give a fuck. I hear the voices of my granddaughters. You don't care. This country does not fucking care. Does not care. Obey, consume. Poison your own children. no water, growth for the sake of growth, the ideology of cancer cells. Somebody told, oh, it's all these Californians. It ain't all these Californians. I says, how many kids you got? 6? How many grandkids you got? Oh, I'm proud. I got 48. Okay. Where are they supposed to live? In a fucking cracker box, fucking piece of shit, fucking overpriced fucking apartment? Fucking consumption junkies, what's your function? Consumption junkies, what's your function? Consumption junkies, what's your function? Obey, consume, obey, consume, obey, consume, obey, consume, obey, consume, obey, consume, obey. Poison the planet. The rest of the whole world's lowering consumption. Except us. Get your slave made gates. They run the cheapest, worst fucking fuel in the world on those tankers. You know, it's bunker fuel coming from China into the ocean. Throw it in with some Fukushima. No wonder the tide pools are dead. All collapsed in 2011. Fucking unbelievable, right? Keep it going. Unfucking believable. Fucking unconscious fucking consumption America. Stay in tune.